So guys, I like to share with you how I prepare my bag baby after taking her home. And this is the why not. I shared in an earlier video with you that I purchased from the bag baby collection at Home Depot. They do them at Lowe's as well. So, and it's the same company that supply them. So this is the why not, and I chose it because it's a collector's item for me. I've been collecting them, and also there was the spike that triggered me to get it also. So here is the package. This is what the package looks like, and it says the label on there is why not. Okay, so like I said, there are times when the label does not match the tag here, and most times you end up with a better orchid when they do that. But it's important if you could check the tag before you get home. If you're looking specifically for this particular orchid per se, you will check the tag here. They stick here in the pot right here to make sure it's the same as advertised on here. So I'm home. I'm taking this, pulling it open, and it's called bag babies because they're sold in bags. So this is what it looks like. It's in a 4-inch pot, and that's what they typically come in, the bag babies. And what would have happened, guys, if they wanted, they would have caught this one. Because of the spike on there, they could have pot it in a bigger pot, a 6-inch, or leave it in the same container here and increase the price. So here's a spike. As you could see, the spike is right here. It's right here. So that was a catch for me. So it's a big plant, see? After opening it, this is a big plant. A lot of times you go to the regular nurseries or the shows, and a plant like this, you pay a good price for it. And the bag babies, before the pandemic, they were like $6.99, and then they went up to $9.99. Now they are $16.99. So they keep going up. At some point, we're going to do something with that market to contain the prices. So I'm going to normally I don't like to repot because it's spiking and everything, but I'm going to demonstrate how I would repot it. It won't hurt it because the spike is still in a young stage. So I'm going to repot it in this container, and what I'll do, the meat is pretty loose. So this is how they stick the labels for those of you who are not familiar and are still learning. So this is how they would stick the tag in the container to say the name of it. And of course, it's the right name. It says Cattleya Why Not Red. And that's exactly what I wanted to get. That's the picture. Matches the picture. Okay. So I'm going to place the tag here, and okay, I'm going to place the tag here. So like I mentioned, the media is pretty loose, so there's no need to be crushing it up too much. So it came out pretty loose. And of course they have these in here for store water drainage. The roots are still fresh, see? Sometimes they have these orchids in the stores, and unfortunately some of the persons who water them, they are not I want to say they are not trained to care for orchids. So the orchids and everything else in the nursery get the same water, the same time, the same way. And sometimes some of these orchids, they really perish because of that. So here is the plant. This is how big it is. See? Nice size. So I'm going to put it in here. And of course I use my coconut husk. They're all washed and sterilized. My fir barks, I use the big ones. I'm not going to eat it's pretty wet, the root, so I'm not going to wash it or spray it down or anything. I'm going to just put it straight. This pot is sterilized, the media is sterilized, so it's in good condition. And there's no need to pull anything off here, because I don't want to disturb the roots because it's in spike. So as much as I could keep the roots intact, it's better for the orchid. I don't want to disturb anything to the orchid, and then it's probably telling itself, oh, I need to do something other than to produce this spike. Mommy's pulling my roots. Maybe mommy want me to do something else. So I'm not going to disturb it as it is. I'm going to leave it as is. So I'm going to place it in here. Keep it very firm, because bear in mind the spike is there, so we want to keep it firm and intact so it could produce big beautiful spikes and not be disturbed. The different things you do with your plants, it's telling the nerve of the plant you want it to grow or you want it to bloom. Yeah, so I took the chance to repot, so I'm not going to disturb the roots a lot. So I'm just want to make sure it's firm and in place so she could continue to give me that spike. So that's it, guys. This is the bag baby. Bag baby. See? Look at the size. You spray this a little bit. See? After taking it out, and this was a good size. Not all of them are this size, but with patience, they will get to the size of an established plant. See? So the bag babies aren't a bad idea. And for persons who will ask me, because I tell them I'm a bag baby orchidist, if I may say. I learned from bag babies. In between I would get established plants, but I learned from bag babies because they are young, and the different needs that they have, I take note of it, and then I will learn the care of the plant. So it's not a bad idea. And if they should have potted this plant with this spike in a nursery or even in the same Home Depot, if they're taking it out of the bag and pot it in a pot like this, the price would be $30-something compared to $16.99. So it's not a bad idea if you're a beginner. So try some of the bag babies, and like I said, sometimes you will get some rare ones in the pack. And I hunt for orchids in the sense where the Home Depot and the Lowe's in my area, you know, in a certain mileage, I know their delivery days, and I try to be early on their delivery days, and then you could see some good ones. Or maybe sometimes I'm there and the ones they have already have them. I don't want to have any more in my collection, but at least I know the days when I need to go east or west. Yes, it's like that. So guys, thanks once again for joining me in repotting my why not, in repotting my bag baby. Please continue to like and share my videos and help me grow. Thank you.